There's nothing quite like the taste of home. The flavors and textures wrap us up in comfort and memories that transport us across time and oceans. This rings especially true for immigrants for whom food can be the only conduit between their new home in America and the home they left behind. But it's not always easy to find convenient options with familiar flavors at local grocery stores.
When my mother-in-law fled the war in Syria, she came here to the States and she brought with her her generation-old black recipe book. And it was this recipe book that she would take out in our kitchen and she would cook us the most amazing, authentic meals. So I wanted to do my part and help. And I'd go to our local supermarkets to try and find some frozen Mediterranean, Middle Eastern food. And there was nothing there. And it was at that point that I realized that there was a gap. So I took my mother-in-law's amazing generation-old recipes and we started Afia. I realized at the time that it's food that brought her comfort. And I was also volunteering to help with an influx of refugees that had come into the country. And they also struggled like my mother-in-law. They missed home, but they found comfort in food. And it was the food that took them back home to a place of comfort that they missed and that helped them with their transition here. So we started Afia to fill this gap.
Across America, the Mediterranean diet and Mediterranean restaurants have seen a meteoric rise. Yet despite increased interest, there were no nationwide brands in the frozen food aisle, making convenient, authentic options impossible to find. This sparked an idea for Farrah and her husband Yassine.
I saw this gap in grocery stores as an opportunity to share our culture because food is a universal language and it's through food that we create memories and we share experiences. And through food, we understand other people's cultures and traditions, and we wanted to share our culture and our traditions through food in a way that's easy, accessible, and convenient. Because people want to explore global cuisines, but they're difficult to make. Mediterranean and Middle Eastern food can be time-consuming, and so we make it easy for consumers. Our products come ready-made, and they just have to heat it up and enjoy the experiences and the cultures from back home.
So in the past few years, there's been this rise in global flavors, and you're seeing all across retailer shelves the move of founders sharing their heritage-rich story, foods and flavors of their culture. And one of the communities that's been missing has been Middle Eastern founders. And one of the reasons why I'm so excited about Afia, supporting them, enjoying their products, is they authentically share and represent their Arab American story and heritage.
Food is what brings us together, and in these moments, everyone should have access to quality foods they can feel good about, even if they don't have the time to cook from scratch.
Mediterranean cuisine encompasses dozens of countries that border the Mediterranean Sea, and it's more than just Italy or Greece. It's Syria, it's Lebanon, it's Turkey, it's Morocco and Tunisia, and each one of these countries has their own foods in the Mediterranean. So our crispy onion and lentil is from Syria, and it's a dish called mjeddara. Our roasted peppers and tomato originated from Turkey and Lebanon, but it's a dish that we eat back home. So we take all those flavors and ingredients from countries all in the Mediterranean, and we have dishes that we eat back home in Syria.
My role here at Afia Foods is the plant manager. We implement really strict standards and quality procedures through our production, our maintenance, our sanitation team. All of our different departments come together harmoniously and really put forth the best product to our consumers at the highest quality that we can. Sometimes Mediterranean food is really hard to mass produce because there's such little intricate details and flavors that can kind of be hard to capture, but we do that really well here because of our team and the strength of our team.
Afia is unique for so many reasons. I was lucky enough to live and work in the Arab world for 6 years. My kids were born there, and I was introduced to so many different amazing foods. And when I met Afia, I met them first on a retailer shelf, truly in my local H-E-B. Fell in love with their product, from their kibbeh to their falafel. It tasted like the foods that I would eat at my friends' homes when I lived in the UAE. You know, it's really rare to have a frozen product that genuinely tastes homemade. And again, their clean products sharing these amazing Arab flavors with the world is something really special.
Our mission at Afia is to bring people together through an authentic cultural experience because food is the fastest way to travel, and we're trying our best to lift the community and support refugees every step of the way.
To find a store that sells Afia foods near you, visit afiafoods.com today.